Hey, what's up, guys? Josh here, and I'm coming at you. I got the new Monarch structure decks, as you could probably see from my last video, and I put together a Monarch deck. So I thought I could show this to you guys, and let's get into it. So, of course, three, uh, either, however you want to pronounce it. This is, of course, one of the new Monarchs. It's such a good card. Um, when he's tribute summoned, you can send two Monarch spell or trap cards with different names from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If you do, special summon one monster with 24 or more attack and 1,000 defense. So he lets you get another Monarch from your deck, and it's returned to the hand at the end phase, but that's fine. And during your opponent's main phase, if this card is in your hand, you can banish a monarch and or banish a monarch spell or trap from your graveyard and tribute summon this card. So Aether, I think it's Aether. Just a really cool card. Same with Erebus, the Underworld Monarch. Three of him. This card's crazy good as well. Same effect. Send two spell or trap cards from your hand or deck to the graveyard. If you do, you can shuffle a card from your opponent's hand, graveyard, or their side of the field back into their deck. That's a crazy good effect. Great against Pepe and Cosmo for sure. And once per turn during either player's main phase, if Erebus is in your graveyard, you can discard a Monarch spell or trap card and target a monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. It has to be a Monarch. So, anyways, those guys are awesome. Along with three Adia. This is like you need this card your first in your opening hand for sure. Um, Adia lets you summon basically your Eidos. But Idea, um, you cannot special summon from the extra deck, but that's fine. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished Monarch spell or traps and add it to your hand. Really, really, really good. And like I said, it lets you summon Eidos. You can banish Eidos from your graveyard and target a monster with 800 attack and 1,000 defense. So basically, your idea. Excuse me, in your graveyard, and special summon it in defense. So these two just combo well with one another. And then I also play Arceus, the Mega Monarch. I actually don't have a Karaz. I thought I did, but I don't have a Karaz, the Light Monarch. So I will be doing an updated version of this deck for sure once I get a few other cards. But I'm also playing one Vanity's Fiend and one Majesty's Fiend. These cards are great against Pepe and against Cosmo. And then we have there we go. 3 Effect Veiler and 3 Maxi. You need these cards. These are such great hand traps against, well, any decks really, but especially Pepe. So that's it for the monsters, guys. Let's move on to the spells. Oh, camera. There we go. 3 Pantheism of the Monarchs. This card's just so good as well. You can send one Monarch spell or trap card from your hand and draw 2 cards. And you can banish Pantheism to reveal 3 Monarch spell or trap cards from your deck, and your opponent chooses one to add to your hand, and the rest go back into your deck. And you can use, you know, you can play more than one of these in a turn, and you can recycle them and reuse them and get them back. It's just crazy. Really, really nice card. And then 3 Domain. This card, this is like one of the biggest cards in the whole deck. This stops your opponent from using their extra deck, uh, everything. If a tribute summon monster you control attacks an opponent's monster, it gains 800 attack during damage calculation. And once per turn, you can reduce the level of one monster with 2800 attack and 1000 attack by hand. So that's interesting. But Domain, really, 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 really good. I love the art too. It has like all the monarchs bowing down, and then you have a Rebus shadow. It just looks really sick. And then 3, Tenacity, of course, another great card. Reveal one monster from your hand with 2400 attack and 1000 defense, or 2800 attack and 1000 defense. You can add one Monarch spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. So basically lets you get any spell or trap card you need. I'm playing 2 Monarch Stormforth, just a all around great card, of course, for Monarchs. Um, During your turn, if you would tribute a monster for a tribute summon, you can tribute one of your opponent's monsters. So that's just dirty. That's an awesome card. And then I'm playing 1 March and 1 Return of the Monarchs. I'm considering playing another March, but you can get these back and recycle them and reuse them. So for now, I'm doing 1 and 1. Um, I haven't tested this deck that much, but I'm going to be testing it tomorrow. So yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to do an updated version once I get some other cards. And then I'm playing a Twin Twister, just because it's a great card. I might, well, I think I might take it out for a Karaz, though, when I get one, but I'm not sure. And then Reinforcement of the Army, because you need to get um, Idea as fast as possible. And he's a warrior, so. And then Traps, keeping it short and simple. Escalation of the Monarchs, and 3, the Prime Monarchs. So what Escalation does is, if you can see that, focus, maybe. Once per turn during your opponent's main phase or your opponent's battle phase, you can. Oh, wait. You contribute summon a monster, so I misread it the first time. But yeah, you contribute summon a monster on your opponent's turn. That's just crazy good. And then we have the Prime Monarch. Once per turn, you can target 2 Monarch spells or trap cards in your graveyard and shuffle them into your deck and draw a card. You can banish 1 Monarch spell or trap card from your graveyard and special summon this card as a normal monster, fairy type with 24,000 defense. Or 2,400, sorry, not 24,000. It's not treated as a trap card at that time, so really, really unique card. And yeah, I play 3 of them. I know some people are playing 2, but like I said, I'm going to be testing this more in the next day or two. And I will report back. And like I said, plan on seeing a version 2.0 like by next week. This deck is brand new, came out today, and I just put this together with cards I already had. So basically, I just added the Vanity and Majesty's Fiend, and then the 6-hand traps, and the Caius, and Twin Twister, and Reinforcement of the Army. So, and I've seen builds without some of those cards. So it's a really, really cheap deck. Great outs against Pepe and Cosmo, and it's cheap. So go out, buy it, try it. The mirror matches get pretty crazy, so that's kind of like your biggest problem if you're playing Monarchs is the mirror match. Whoever gets idea first, um, I mean, they've got it made. And unless you have effect veiler. So basically, um, yeah, I suggest triple uh, effect veilers for sure because it just gets insane if you get a idea in your opening turn. So yeah, guys, that's the deck. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of Monarchs. I'm excited to hear your guys' opinion about this new deck. I'm glad it's finally out in the TCG. Please leave a like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. That would be really awesome of you. But until next time, guys, I will talk to you later. That's all for now. Peace out, guys. Have a good one.